Today I am designing a modern SaaS logo for a tech brand called MODATY. The goal was to create a clean, futuristic, and scalable identity using simple geometric shapes. And if you are following this logo design process series, welcome back to this channel. As always, I started by writing down a few brand keywords to understand the overall direction of the identity. Since Modati is a modern SaaS brand, I focused on words like innovation, technology, minimal, and scalability. After that, I did some quick inspiration research online to explore visual directions and modern tech branding styles. And honestly, if you are designing only a logo concept, you don't always need hours of deep research. Sometimes a quick visual direction and strong keywords are enough to start exploring ideas. Once I had a clear direction, I moved into the sketching phase. After the research phase, I started exploring multiple logo concepts on paper. I experimented with different geometric shapes and abstract M forms to create something modern and scalable. Some concepts were focused more on sharp futuristic angles, while others explored cleaner and more minimal structures. At this stage, I am not trying to create a perfect logo immediately. The goal is simply to explore as many visual directions as possible. Unusually, one simple sketch stands out stronger than the others. So I started refining the geometry, adjusting the spacing, the balancing, the proportions to create a cleaner and more scalable symbol. At this stage, I also simplified a few shapes to make the logo feel more modern and recognizable. The goal was to keep the identity minimal while still giving it a strong futuristic appearance. For the color combination, I decided to use blue tones for the final identity. Blue usually represents trust, innovation, technology, and reliability, which makes it a strong choice for modern software brands. I also added a subtle gradient to give the identity a more digital and futuristic appearance. Once the color were finalized, I moved into the presentation and mockup phase to visualize the final brand identity. Once the logo and brand identity were finalized, I started creating a few mockups and presentation layouts to visualize how the brand works in real world applications. For a food brand, presentation is just as important as the logo itself because mockups helps bring the identity to life. I usually try to keep my presentations clean, minimal, and focused on showcasing the brand personality instead of overcrowding the layout. I would recommend is to use strong hierarchy, clean spacing, and consistent colors while presenting your work. And that's the final brand identity presentation for this project. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe for more logo design and branding process videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next project.